Am I live? I'm live over here on TikTok, and now I'm live on YouTube. Let's get it started.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Where
Peanut
y'all
butter
at?
jelly time.
Where y'all at?
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
There you go. There you go.
There you go. There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Butter jelly.
All right,
Peanut
who
butter
is on?
jelly.
Because I need y'all to tell me before we get started. I am live on my YouTube channel at the same time I'm live on my TikTok. But sometimes that gives feedbacks. Are y'all getting any weird noises? Let me know. Hi, Jen Cook. He's on my TikTok over there. If y'all are getting any weird noises, y'all let me know, because then I'll have to stop my TikTok. Hello, Prabria and Uday and Perry. Hey, Perry. And who else is here? Casey and a bunch over there on my TikToks too. Now, y'all, do you get this? Is the sound okay? And Deer Hunter? I saw Deer Hunter over there. Is the sound okay everywhere? Because then I could start, if it's all right. I'm waiting just... Atlas Redux is here. I haven't seen Atlas Redux in a long time over on my YouTubes. And Sadish and Prabria. Sounds good over my YouTube. How is my TikTok sound? Is that all right? So for people over on TikTok, because I've been, if y'all haven't noticed, if you haven't been following me on TikTok, Crazy Amanda Reacts on TikTok, I've been over there and I've been loving the TikToks. I've been loving it. I put out, I don't know, it's just fun. They had the little videos and that stuff, and it's just fun. And then I put my little reactions, do little clips of my reactions. And if you're from my TikTok, my full reactions, if you've seen clips, my full reactions is up on my YouTube, Crazy Amanda Reacts. But on my TikTok, it's the same thing, Crazy Amanda Reacts. Look for me. And then I even have a Bollywood one where I just started. I put a couple clips up, and that's just called Bollywood Reactions. That's all it is over there, Bollywood Reactions. But Crazy Amanda Reacts on my YouTube and my TikTok. Y'all should follow me there. I put up one this morning. Did y'all watch that one this morning? Jen Cook, did you watch that one this morning? Where it talks about being bored in the house during quarantine. And all I've been doing is eating snacks. That's all I've been doing the whole quarantine, is eating snacks. That's my quarantine update. I just been eating. Yes, I do. I have my full BTS reactions, Jen Cook, over there. Now, I got a lot of comments over on YouTube I need to catch up with. Rajiv, hello. Prabria said, oh, she was saying hi to Perry. They all friends over there on my YouTubes. They all friends. We gotta make this community everywhere. We gotta make my TikTok community all friends and my YouTube community. It's okay. All right. Sadish, hi Sadish. Uday, in Italy, there's 70,000 cases in my... Uday, I didn't realize Uday was my guy over on YouTube. Uday is from Italy. I didn't realize this. Why didn't I remember this, Uday, that you live in Italy? Because yes, Italy has been having most of these cases with the coronas, right? Look, I'm a look, because I keep up with what is the worldometers.info, and it keeps up with all of the current numbers. And Uday, listen, the US is right behind you. Uday, the US is right behind your numbers. Y'all are at like 69,000 right now. Now the deaths are a lot more, but that's, y'all been dealing with it longer. US today is at 55,000 cases. 55,000. So we are right there behind you. Now this is what I want to know, Uday, because I've been reading stories everywhere. You know, China, they locked it down. You can't leave your house and all that. And on different places, like where's my India people? Where's y'all raise your hand, my India people. Because up in India, right, they as of last night, they locked it down. Y'all are on lockdown up in India now for 21 days. And y'all only have like 500 cases over there. That's what I said. This is how you're going to beat it. This is why over in my country, it's just getting worse and worse and worse. Because, all right, they might say, oh, social distancing, stay away, stay in the house you can. But ain't nobody listening. Ain't nobody listening. They still out there partying. Some people's like, it's just a cold. what time is it there? Right now here, it's 9:30 a.m. I'm talking to my TikTok people right now. Did you fall from heaven? Heaven course. Dang, you must have hit hard. Is that baby girl? What are you talking about falling for heaven? Do I look cute today? I'm not even trying to be cute. I still look, I got my grays. Look at that. I haven't, this is my quarantine look. I've been wearing this for like 7 days. I've been wearing this robe, and I've been making my TikToks in this robe. I don't even care. I'm not even trying to dress up during the quarantines. I haven't worn a brassiere. Look at me calling it a brassiere. I haven't worn a brassiere, and like it must have been the same amount of time, 8 days. I've been taking my baths regularly, but I just go and put on my same robe after. I'm like, look, this is my quarantine looks right here. You know, I'm not even, look, don't y'all go and repeat this now. I'm not even wearing the underwear. Don't go and repeat this. Y'all better not go tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. This is my quarantine look. But what does I say? Let me see where my comments are. Where's my comments up there? I've been missing. All right. O'Day. Sorry. Which state in the U.S. are you from, or do you live? Rajiv, I live in Missouri, St. Louis, Missouri. Which Missouri isn't doing a good enough job here. Some of the states have done it. It's like Kansas. Our neighboring states. One side we have Kansas, one side we have Illinois, where Chicago is. They already locked their states down. Statewide, they locked down. My state, no. Now, the city, like St. Louis, St. Louis called quarantine, mandatory, stay inside if you're not essential and all that. But the state, no. And that's the problem. The government's leaving it up to the states. And then they had Trump up in there the other day, talk about 7 days he wants to open it up and by Easter. What do y'all think of that over there in Italy, Udays? What do y'all think of that? Because let me keep going. I'm gonna catch up. I gotta catch up on. Yous are over there on TikTok is Pabria. Yeah, Pabria. You over here. You're in both places. Don't I look prettier though on TikTok? I don't know why on TikTok. It's just the lighting and stuff I'm looking. And then you can do the different filters. Y'all don't even know about this, but I can do the different filters over on the TikTok. Look at this is, I don't like that. All right, let's not do the filters. I'm pretty enough. Anyway, let me try to catch up. Let me try. Perry said, all right, which my wonderful auntie in London is now completely on lockdown. And Perry, talking about England, Perry, I just heard this morning that the Prince Charles got the coronas. Oh, no, Prince Charles got the coronas. I just heard this morning. It's attacking the royals. They better lock the queen up. Lock the queen up. And then, in Canada, they better be watching my Harry. I just heard that this morning. And then I was reading something because y'all know with this quarantine, all the kids are home from school. They are all home. All the schools are shut down. That's why I haven't got out of these, because it's been rough. I've been trying to keep up with stuff, and I got to homeschool the kids and all that. So I've been trying to teach them, and then we was learning about some of the Spanish flu that happened in the night. Was that it? No, it was another. It was the Black Plague. It was one of the plagues and everything, talking about the royals. And they said, like, Prince Henry, the one who cut off all the heads, who was he? The 5th, the 8th, that when that was going around, he locked himself up in a room, wouldn't even let one person in. They had to leave his food out and everything for like, it was like 8 months or something crazy like that. I was like, that's what they need to be doing with the royals of the queen. They better be locking. This don't matter who you are. It's attack some of the congressmen here and stuff. It's getting it. It don't matter. My heart goes out those suffering, and be safe and healthy. Yes, Sadish. Yes, Uday. I brought 3 bags of snacks this month alone. I am not in good shape as being a swimmer. Not being able to swim now and getting all the snacks is Atlas. I would get, if there's a medal for snacking, I would have gotten it. Like y'all, if y'all saw my TikToks this morning, that's all I've been doing. And cooking. At least I've been cooking because you can't go out. I've been craving me some McDonald's French fries because out of all the French fries, the McDonald's is the best. Who agrees with me? Has the McDonald's French fries? No matter where you go, you can go to the most fancy restaurant. You can go. McDonald's has the best. That's what I've been craving. But I'm like, I don't trust eating out nowhere. I don't know where their Corona's hands been and stuff. You don't know because they're around out there still working with all the people. They might have the Corona's and not even know it. I can't trust that. And I've been craving me some McDonald's fries. Oh, but I've been cooking a lot. At least that's what I've been cooking a lot and stuff. India is on 20. Yes. And that's what Sadish, I was saying, India ain't playing around. They got 500 cases. And India is the second most populated place in the world, right? One of most countries next to China. India, what is it, 1.2 billion people, something like that. And then only 500 cases. And still they said, we are shutting it down. That's how serious they are about there. And that's what I said. That's what we should be doing here. They want to say, of course, the global stock markets in the U.S. is all doing that. And then the president went on and said, we don't want to be, what did he say? The cure worse than the cause or something, saying like, this is going to cause catastrophe by locking down and all this stuff. But yes, but you haven't even done a cure because you haven't even locked down the place like other places, like India. I even know somebody in India, she was telling me that when it started last night, she even went outside her door to get something. The police was patrolling the streets. 1.4 billion, that's what it is. Pabri over there told me, 1.4 billion. The police patrolling the streets. She just opened her door and they're like, get back inside. That's how it has to be because people don't listen. And that's what I was going to ask Uday. Are they listening in Italy? Because that's what I've been watching. A lot of people here are kind of like in Italy, We are kind of like they're not listening very well. And you heard those stories and not as strict on a lot of the guidelines. And is it the whole country shut down over there in Italy? Or is it still just by place like it is here? So we've been watching there. And they said even in some places, they're not listening. People not listening. That's what making it worse. So that's what I wanted to ask Uday about. Let me catch up on. I'm in London. Rehan is in London. So is Perry. I'm in the U.S. I know I hate to say it because that's what I'm saying. We're over here in the U.S. do it, and y'all other countries who's really strict about it, y'all must be looking at us like, oh, because we ain't doing it right. Let me tell you, I know this lady who was stuck in Peru. She just got back. She was stuck in Peru, and the cops are beating up anybody that is out. Oh, my Lord, they ain't playing around. That's what I said. I bet when they had the lockdown in China, they were shooting them if they came out. Listen, you didn't hear that from me. That's just my guess because that's how some of the countries don't play around. Now, I don't think they're going to do that here, the beatings. I mean, never mind. I ain't going to say that. I was going to say maybe some, at least not like the middle class and rich class, they wouldn't be. But the other ones, they might. If you don't have valid cause to be out, then no. And that's the thing. Like, how do you stop people? Beating them or whatever? Because this is serious. This ain't playing around. And this is pretty much all I can think and talk about. You see my Facebook. That's all I'm talking about. I got so many comments to catch up on YouTube. Let me go do it there. Let me catch up on my comments. I'm in Mumbai City, India. Stay safe. YouTuber Bria, 21 days lockdown as per the there. I am here. Addicts, 21 days is not enough. The entire world needs 3 months and still not going to stop the virus just to handle the hospital capacities. Yes. And that's one thing. My husband works in the hospital here. It's scary. My husband works in the hospital here. He has to go in every day. When he comes home, I'm telling you, he takes the shoes off. I make him in the garage. Well, he first Purells up. I make him strip down in the garage, go straight to take a shower, take his clothes with my gloves and all, and I put it in the wash every day. Like it's because it's scary. And still does he have a mask that he gets to wear at work? Nope. No, because we're all short here. We're all short on the mask and all the protection gear. He don't even have that over here. Nope. I'll tell you the truth, they said. So many people dying. Everybody, our government does a lot of things and not everybody is taking precautions. This is Uday from Italy telling us this. I'm taking online classes and been at home since 1 month. Me too. Like, I think, all right, so I'm going to tell y'all, and this is why I've been monitoring myself a lot. When this started, like we heard the first cases in January, and then it was starting in China. And I'm like everybody else. I'm like, oh, this happened in China. Because we heard the other stuff when the SARS came out and all this other stuff. But that really didn't hit over here, right? You didn't really hear about that hitting over here. But so I was like watching, I was like, oh, it's a bad virus out. Yeah. Oh, like, and you're watching China, they were dragging people from the houses that wasn't staying quarantine and stuff. And when you're like, oh Lord, there goes the people over there. They getting crazy with the things. I was there too. And I was taking my vacations and stuff. And this is where I shouldn't be listening, because I shouldn't have been listening to government. Because over here, they were like, oh, it's fine. It ain't over here. Like, we have some isolated cases. They was lying to us anyway. And all that stuff. So I was like going out, and then it was kind of just a joke, la la la, all the coronas, da da. But then I came back and really started paying attention and seeing more and more cases pop over here. And then I regretted it all. I was like, I should have been more serious. And then now, especially with my sister's a nurse, my husband's in radiology, works there. My mom's a retired nurse. But these are the people that's gonna be, you hear, like, getting sick when in Italy, right? You hear all those people taking care of the hospitals overfilled, but then all the healthcare workers getting sick and everything. It's scary. And Atlas says, you're adorable. Oh, Atlas! Oh, Miss Peanut, you were Sadisha singing at the beginning. I used to think Kansas was in Texas. Batman, where are you living? You want to talk about Texas? I'll tell you, this is all I've been thinking about and keeping up on, because this is scary. Like, I've never seen, when am I 43? I've never seen nothing like this in my life before. What did the governor, the lieutenant governor, or somebody from Texas say the other day when I was talking about 7 days get back? And he was like, because this is affecting old people, right? He was like, oh, your old people would want to sacrifice their lives for you know, you not to go bankrupt, or your 401k or something. Like, this is why, because some of these, this is why it's so bad over here, because some of the leaders still don't care. I was like, they really want to send people back to work. They care more about making money than people's lives. It's a serious time. It is, Pabria. Cops are beating with sticks for people, the groups hanging out. And TikTok is bright, Pabria said. I'm not right. That's why I think I get the good lightings over here on TikTok, because it's lighter. I heard Italy bringing healthcare peeps from Cuba. Oh, really? I mean, that's smart. They don't have enough workers over there. What is said, Atlas? Agree with some. I need some peanut butter jelly. You missed it. I sang it at the beginning. All right. Henry VIII. That's what I was right. Did not I say the 5th or the 8th? I was close with that, with the one that beheads. 1920 was a Spanish flu. So he must have been like the Black Plague for the Henry VIII time, because he wasn't 19. Hi, Angry Jokes. Hunter Gaiman. Hunter Gaiman. I'm talking about, we're talking about coronas and just updates. Updates for what's going on. I want to hear what's going on in your countries, and update on the corona, what we're doing here. So far, I've probably opened every snack up in the house. Again, so wait, haven't got out of my robe in like 7 days. I still take baths regularly. I ain't gonna be stinking up in the quarantines. Oh no, listen, I'm gonna be smelling good. Maybe I should wash this. Maybe I should. At least listen, it's just the clothes if it's a little stinky. McDonald's fry Atlas, right? They didn't notice. They pre-sugar the fries, or they got sugar on the fries. Is this true, Atlas? Are you giving me some lies? Does McDonald's, or you mean like pre-salt them? I didn't think they would put sugar. They don't taste nothing like a sugary on the fry. We got to research this. Oh, forget the Coronas talk. We got to talk about some McDonald's fries. They put sugar on it? because I always tried to learn. I was like, that's how much I've been craving it. I've been researching, you know how they have online the copycat recipes and all that. And I'm like, I've been craving some McDonald's fries, like dreaming about it. I've been dreaming about all the snacks, but McDonald's fries on top of it. And they put sugar on it. Is this true? Look, hi, Fraction over there. Fractions under you over there on my TikToks. I like that I can do my dual TikToks and on my YouTube channel. Same time. Same time. You can watch me anywhere. Pabria said the lighting's better over here, but you can see more of my grays over here, I think. That is true. As much as we try, you can't forget the Coronas. What a Fraction. I'm here from Fraction was on my last live stream. Is my last live stream on TikTok when I was going shopping during the coronavirus? Oh, I did. Because, I had to go shop. I had to get my hand sanitizers because I was late on the ball. I was out of town, not taking it seriously like a lot of people. Then I got back and started seeing all the stories and reading about it. And I was like, so I had to go shopping, but I didn't play around going shopping here. Because, I'm a scientist. That's my job. I did that for 14 years. I was kind of left that to do full time over here, my YouTubes and all that. But that's my first job. And then my husband's in the healthcare field. So we have gloves up in the house. We always had the gloves, and I had some masks. So I do have some masks and lots of gloves up in the house. So when I was going out shopping, did I tell you? I might have told y'all my YouTube story or over there on TikToks. I was going out shopping with my mask and my gloves on. And Fraction was, because I did it live on the TikTok one day. Live streamed the TikTok with my gloves and my mask. What was I trying to find, Fraction? I was trying to find ramen noodles because that's my son's favorite and they were out everywhere. Of course, listen, I wasn't even trying to find the toilet paper because I'm always stocked up on the toilet paper here. I shop at Sam's, get my toilet paper in bulk, and we do have a lot to last. So I wasn't even looking, but I was looking for some other stuff, my hand sanitizer stuff, was I looking for, a thermometer. That's what I was looking for because I was like, I don't have a thermometer at work. I got a little baby thermometer. I was looking for toilet paper too, I guess, Fractions. I think, though, I have a lot, but I was like, let me get some toilet paper just in case because I probably had like a month's worth because just from even before this. But I was like, you don't know as much as a shortage. If they got toilet papers, yeah. But I didn't have a thermometer. That's what it was. And I was going out trying to find a thermometer. Still didn't find one. My friend had to bring me one, an extra that she had. She alcoholed it up, left it on my front porch, I got it with my gloves on, alcoholed it. So we're quarantining right over here. But I was live streaming, going up and looking for my thermometer up on the TikTok. I was live streaming. And I'm going to tell you this, people acted like I'm the crazy one for having a mask and gloves on up in the stores. They was acting like I was the crazy one. I might have talked about this last week on my YouTubes. Yes, the ramen, and I did find the ramen, Fractions. But I was called the cops. The cops were called on me going up in the Sam's with my gloves and my mask on. This is true. I think I talked this about last week. All the stores when I went, I had the mask, the gloves. People was looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, you the crazy one that coming out here with the coronas flying all around and you're not protected, just going out there with think a little bit of hand sanitizer is going to keep you safe. But I was up in Sam's. This is for Fraction because Fraction didn't hear this story, I bet. I was up in Sam's and I was shopping and going down the aisles and everything. And then there's two policemen walk by. I was like, they have the policemen patrolling the Sam's area. I said, I guess that's because people fighting over the toilet papers at our local grocery store. There's a box truck selling that. They're selling it they better send those to the hospitals. But anyway, Fractions. Yeah, I was up and those policemen walked by and I was like, they patrolling. I guess people fighting over toilet papers. Who knows? Then they walked by again. And I was like, they really patrolling. But then I hear on the walkie-talkies that it said something about the customer with coronavirus. I was like, they here because of me, because I had my mask and gloves on. They think somebody called the cops on me thinking I had the coronavirus. No, I would be worried about going about anybody else in there because they don't have the mugs and mask and gloves keeping safe. Y'all worried about me with my safety? And you think I got the coronavirus? But I'm going to tell you, that's how they're talking about social distance. That you put a mask on and gloves up in the stores here, people will stay far away from you, far away. They ain't coming near you. I was like, I said, even after this is over, I'm going to be having my gloves and mask everywhere. People don't be coming close. At the airports and on the airplane, I might get the whole row to myself. All right, see, Pabria, I did. I knew I told her on my YouTube live. I was retelling this for Fractions because Fractions was just here for when I went live on TikTok at the store. So that story, if y'all heard it last week, sorry. But that right there was for Fractions because Fractions just was there. Hunter Gaming says I'm young. Are you saying I'm young? Oh, I got so many to let me try to catch up on my comments over here on YouTube. I got so many to catch up on. I'm going to go real quick. If I skip yours, I'm sorry. I'm trying to catch up. Almost one. All right. I totally agree. My wonderful McDonald's fries are the best. I know that McDonald's fries best. Oh, trust me. You don't want India doing to you guys. Definitely lockdown. Really, Hunter? Because I feel like people need to be scared in this. Maybe not beaten, but I'm just saying they need to be scared because people are out there they were having what? They were showing the Florida beaches that one day all the spring breakers were there partying and stuff, and now they got cases because they wasn't listening. Norway, okay, Atlas from Norway. Stores are full and all fine. People actually behave. Raji, Amanda, from this virus outbreak, I remember in U.S. 11th President James Polk, who died of cholera outbreak. I didn't even know that. How did Rajiv know this? I didn't even know that Polk died of the cholera outbreak. Whole Italy is locked down. Once a week, you can go to nearby grocery store. You can't go further than 1 km. That's the kilometer. Oh, thank you, Blair. Loves my work. Our city is declared. See, if Blair just get people over here, just getting here. I'm on TikTok and YouTube, live streaming dual. That's how we're doing here. That's how we're doing. So I'm reading my YouTube comments. Uday, our city declared red zone, but other cities are completely. So what's the difference if it's the red zone? What does that mean when it's a red zone? Perry said, they just got Disney Plus, Mandalorian season 1. Perry, it's amazing. Hi, Estefan. All right, Pabria, please tell me your husband. I will, Pabria. Hello, Tejas. Hunter Gaming, Bangladesh is literally total lockdown, military out the roads. Woo, they don't let anyone. But this is how you're going to stop it, Hunter. This is how you're going to stop it because people don't listen. India's locked down for 21 days after corona hantavirus came from China. I was reading something about that hantavirus too. But isn't that, they were saying, oh, you can't, it's not human to human. Like you got to eat a rat or something. It comes from rats, that hantavirus. And you got to eat a rat to get it. That's what somebody told me. I was like, oh, look, I'm safe for the hantavirus because I ain't eating no rats. I'm safe from that. I'm hantavirus safe. That ain't never going to happen. Do you know a secret? Blair's going to tell me a secret. It's really not a secret. Blair on TikTok's going to tell me a secret. Now, if you want to keep it a secret, you better not say, because I'm going to tell my YouTube people, we're going to tell all the people the secrets. This is a version of SARS. The virus name is same base. There are 3 different. I lost 20. Oh, see, Uday, that's the stories we're going to be hearing. I know in Italy, the death rates are like out the sky. And that's what's coming here. That's what's coming here because our numbers are going to beat Italy's as far as cases like any day now. I'm thinking next couple of days, we're going to outdo Italy as far as like new cases. My cousin was in a pretty big movie. Who's your cousin and what movie? Blair's going to tell us oh, this is a TikTok thing. If y'all don't know TikTok, famous celebrity family check. That famous, I got a famous celebrity family check. That's a TikTok thing if YouTube people don't know it. In US, how many days lockdown there? We don't have no lockdowns here. We have mandatory Like, but it's not like a full U.S. lockdown. We don't have a full U.S. lockdown. Some states doing it, and I don't know. Like, I think it's all different from each state. I think our city just hasn't given days, but they haven't even said full lockdown. They just said non-essential workers. So some of them though, I'm like, you still going to work, and you like, it's not that. I said some of them still going to work. They're still having construction people out at one of the baseball stadiums, and I'm like, that ain't essential that you got to be having the construction workers out there. So I'm saying, we're not on strict lockdowns here. Blair, I'm still waiting for this famous cousin. My cousin was in a pretty, we're still waiting over here. We are still waiting. Atlas, everything's so harsh. Still in good news that my exams are postponed. Hey, Matthew Lee. Atlas said, oh, they're talking about go by Amanda Safe and Tejas. In India, you can go out for essential things that also till 10 a.m. So you can go out for like a period of time in the morning for essential stuff. McDonald's fries are McDonald's not pre-salted. Oh, they are pre-sugared. I didn't know about this. Did y'all know this? Oh, we sent it. How do I see what it sent? I can't see. It's a secret message. I don't know how to see that. I don't know how to see it. The secret message. I'll have to look later. Y'all, well, look, we're not getting a secret now. I'll have to look later what his secret cousin movie is. Is your cousin a celebrity, or is just in a movie that was real popular? Spain is very, oh, Antonio said Spain is very, and Spain, well, what was it? We passed, yeah, because Spain was, for a while, the third most cases, and U.S. done passed them. But it feels like their cases hasn't been getting as escalated as ours. I'm trying to catch up on comments. I'm trying to catch up. Hello, Pure Entertainment from England. Hunter Game. What is he saying? Go Corona, go. Like go away. Don't be cheering on for the Coronas. We use dextrose, a natural form of sugar. Oh, I didn't know this about the McDonald's fries. I'm going to have to try. We're going to have to do a copycat recipe. Live stream trying to make McDonald's fries. Who wants to do that Friday night? Let's cook a meal. Live stream Friday night. Trying to make McDonald's fries. And now Atlas got to send me the recipe. And I got an air fryer. But that ain't right to do it in an air fryer. That won't be official. That won't taste like no McDonald's fries. Fraction had 2 cases in your town yesterday. Where do you live? Where do you live? In New York City, some people are still going with their lives. Cops. I saw in New York, though, city that they had the cops, or the military patrolling the streets and all. Is that where you live, Matthew Lee? I don't remember where Matthew Lee lives. I forget where. I forget. You know what? You all know my memory. I forget all that stuff. Japan is handling it very well. Stay safe. Yes. I'm looking at all my people telling each other stay safe. All right, wait, I'm going up. I'm losing. All right. Prebria, you have beautiful hair. Oh, thank you, Rich. Oh, thank you. Fractions going. Bye, Fractions. All right. CB channel. I remember you, CB, and this is what I remember. I remember I followed you on TikToks, and who didn't follow me back? I said, I'm giving up on CB. He's talking about going to follow me on TikTok. Never follow me back. I was looking, too. I was like, I'm remember this, CB. If y'all are just joining, I'm doing my live stream, TikTok and YouTube's live streaming it together. All right. Rupam. Oh, here's Rupam's got a question. Do you agree to call this virus the Chinese virus? Rupam. You know, and I don't agree with nothing that comes out to Trump's mouth. You know, I don't agree with nothing that comes out. And then he wants to change his tune, probably because they're all like, Trump, you're being racist with the Chinese. Remember how much money they give us? That's probably what happened. And then he wants to take it back. Look. Taya, Lola Lanchas got the corona's got me angry. You know it got everybody angry. My cousin is Thomas is that a famous person, Thomas Doherty? What movie was he in? I want to know. No, Rupa. I don't agree to call it that. I think it's wrong. I think most people, well, at least 50% that didn't vote for the Trumps think that's wrong. All right. What else? I'm catching up on my comments here. Another Corona live stream. CB, yes, that because you know that's what else we're gonna talk about. They ain't no, well, I could talk about some new movies and stuff I've been watching, but there ain't nothing in the movies to talk about. I haven't left my house. We can talk about more. How I've been wearing this right here for 7 days. By fractions. Wait, is Thomas? No, that's Chris Daughtry. Ain't that Chris, the singer, Chris Daughtry's? Blair, did you do a famous celebrity? Cousin check. If y'all on YouTube don't know this, y'all better get over on TikTok. You know what I'm talking about then. All right, slime girls. The corona. I know slime girls. People are crazy. How can people say that? I know. Amanda CB. Tejas. Do you know Coronas was predicted? American writer in a book. What, the Sylvia Brown, right? You're talking about Tejas, the Sylvia Brown, who was always on the Montel show, predicted in her book that she was a psychic. Because I saw that going around too. I mean, it might be true. Look. And then what did she say though in her book, the Sylvia Brown? She said something like a virus going to come, but then it's going to go away fast. That's what she said. I don't know how fast she's going because it's been some months and it's still going around crazy, but she said fast. I'm getting so tired of hearing about this. I know, Matthew, and in some ways too, because the crazy Trumps, you know, he was like, oh, 7 days, we're getting back to normal. Oh, by Easter, we're going to open everything up and stuff. And a part of me is like that too. I'm like, I want things to go back to normal. I want to leave the house. I want to put on, listen, you know I'm going crazy if I say I want to put on a bra and go outside the house. They're like, what's wrong, man? She wants to put on a bra. But I'm going crazy and I'm in the house too. I want to see my movies and just go back to everyday life too. I want things to go back. I want to, but it's just, we can't. Like, I want all this. Every morning I wake up and I'm like, oh, like, it's like a normal day. Oh, getting up and then it hits me. I'm like, no, we got this dangerous virus up in there going around killing everybody and stuff. It hits me, you know, like I wake up for like a second and I'm thinking, oh, let's get ready for the day. Kids get ready for school. And then it hits me. I'm like, no, this is our life stuck in the house now. But I mean, it's for the good because it's not, what did they say? It's not that we probably won't catch it in our lifetime or something. We probably will catch it, but it's a matter of slowing it, not to overwhelm the hospitals if you catch it, and to try to get a vaccine before you do and all that kind of stuff, right? I did read one story. Listen, and I don't know if I'm having the symptoms just because it's in my head, like, oh, Lord, I got the coronas, like it's up in my head. That I think I haven't, because yesterday I was like, oh, my throat was all sore. I was just feeling like, ugh. And I've been like having a little cough, but that's been like for weeks. I've been just having, I don't know if it's allergies or something, but in my head, I'm like, oh, like something will happen. My throat will be a little sore. I'm like, is this just in my head or what? I think I got the coronas. So I was like rested in bed and every day, but I've been pumping the vitamin C. And I read a story, it's preliminary from China, the guy doing tests on the people with it, giving vitamin C and it's helped fighting it. So I'm telling y'all, been pumping the vitamin C. We got this emergency stuff that you put as in packets and I mix it with the stuff, been drinking that. Then I got my Airborne's little gummy. I've been taking that with the vitamin C. Then yesterday when my throat was feeling a little something, I was taking the Zicams. So I've been pumping everything. I'm like, I'm going to try to fight this, whatever it is. Because y'all, and I told you last week that I had a family member test. Yes, all right, this is serious time. I had a family member test last week, and he lives in a hot spot, one of the hot spots, not New York, but like New Orleans over there, because that's where I'm originally from, New Orleans, Louisiana, one of the hot spots. Earlier last week, he tested with sick. Well, by the weekend, he's admitted to the hospital. He's still in the hospital now. Still in the hospital right now, trying to fight it. And then I hear yesterday another uncle that's, or did I say, I was trying, because I don't want to like call them out. You know, I know he ain't big. Some of them ain't big wanting their personal lives on social medias and stuff. So I'm trying not to say too much. But this is why it's serious, especially down there in the hot spots that I hear about him. He's in the hospital trying to fight it. Like, and every day I get updates like, oh, last night was bad and this stuff. And what is this? If he was in there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, like 6 days now in the hospital fighting it. Then I hear another one is going to be tested for it. Another family member down there. So it's gonna be somebody you know, a family loved one. You're gonna hear about people getting it. And it's scary, you know, especially because my one, like he's one of those cases they say immuno, like he has asthma and stuff, and they're older, like in their 50s, and it attacks the real, like older people even harsher. CB channel. Hi. People need to stay home. Yes, CB channel. Aaron, hi. Hey, Aaron. I'm probably way behind on my comments over here, ain't I? On my YouTubes. Harsh said, is Trump crazy? I heard he's considering open. Who didn't know about, if you didn't know, he's crazy before this. Because all some of these people care about is money. They rather not lose money and sacrifice lives. That's what it's about. Not losing money, sacrifice, because this is crashing all the economies. It is. I know it is. India state Taliban government order police shoot on sight to people who are not obeying law. Oh, my Lord. That's what, although they don't say it, I'm just guessing with some of these countries like China. You saw the stories, they were dragging people out in the streets. I'm like, I bet some of the places they are like, you leave, they get shot. But that's, I mean, I'm not for shooting. I'm not condoning that kind of stuff. I like when I read Italy's doing it. Italy, though, if you leave your house and you're not supposed to, they give like really big fines, like money, because people listen. If it comes to money, people listen like, oh, I don't want to lose money. So Italy, what they're doing are really big fines. And then if you're positive for coronas and leaving the house, I heard Italy, they're like jail time. They're putting you in jail, like saying manslaughters and stuff. So I don't condone the shooting. It's not right. The CM said he might give that order, Pabria. Oh, see, I don't condone the shootings. I was trying to get TikTok account up, but now I'm gonna follow soon. All right, CB, I'll be watching. The police say hi to Mama. Oh, I will say Pabria. All right, Perry. My mom told me the coronavirus is still going on all the way up to 2021. I mean, it's gonna be around for a long time, but it's all about us finding a vaccine before then to fight it. Hi, Cherry. Oh, Cherry's from Fractions over there. Look, Cherry, isn't my, don't I look cuter over on the TikTok? Don't I look cute? I keep looking at myself. It's the lighting. It's a better lighting over there. I just look cuter on the TikToks. All right, let me, how did I get so far behind? I'm going to go real fast. I'm going to tell you now, real fast. All right, staying away from TikTok. Sorry, since the Chinese own. TikTok's owned by the Chinese. I didn't know this. Look, I'm learning stuff every day. Did you hear Onward is coming to Disney Plus early? I don't know about that, but it is on the Amazon Prime. You can rent it. It's like $20. That's what I was saying. So I know they released a lot of these movies early, but Onward. What else? The Invisible Man. They got The Hunt. They got what's the other one? Bloodshot, which that's one I want to see. Has the Vin Diesel in it. But they're $20 to rent these movies coming out early. I was like, look, that's a lot of money if you're gonna rent. If you rent all 5 of those right now, that's $100. I ain't got that kind of money. We're on a tight budget up in here, quarantined. My robe is also brighter over there. It don't look dirty, does it? Because I've been wearing it so long. All right, where am I at? Can't believe people got infected due to freaking animal virus. I wonder if people ate Well, they say it's the bat virus, Matthew Lee, right? And people was eating those bats. The coronas come from the bats, and people was eating the bats. Just like that Hanta comes from the rats, and you got to eat that. But the thing, the difference about the coronas is then once you get a human, you can pass to another human. But that Hanta, they say you can't pass from the humans to humans. I never heard of that Go Corona Go as a meme. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm going to have to look it up. Hi, Cassie. Recipe, try it out before you fry. Pre-sugar, a drizzle. So you drizzle it. You make a sugar drizzle. All right, so McDonald's, we're going to all try this Friday night. We're going to cook together. We're going to try to make some McDonald's fries. You got to pre-sugar a drizzle. Not so much all over it. Just what sticks. Then immediately put in the fryer. I didn't know it had this That's probably why I love it so much. Bang plates for our heroes. Oh, I know. I saw. Didn't you see my video, T, just about everybody was banging and stuff for the heroes on the front lines? Oh, CB. I'm not going to forget you. Rashawn. Namaste. I'm good, Cassie. Yep, so I live in New York. So that's right. Matthew Lee lives in New York. Oh, I want to hear about the updates in New York. I know the military's out in the street. The virus is phasing and went from animal to human. Yes. The mutations from the animal to the human. It really is the big secret to add a bet. See, I didn't know that is the secret. How do you know this, Atlas? Did you work for the McDonald's and got these inside secrets? No, not everybody knows this. Tastiest potatoes with a natural sugar. All right. China called India and said not to call corona the Chinese virus. I mean, I'm sure they don't want anybody calling that. I'm sure. What were they calling it that before? Or is it just the book was fake? Oh, Atlas said it was fake. Because I saw this stuff going on the internet, but the Sylvia Browns, but I never read her. I mean, I never read her book. I know she was from the Montel show. Remember when that was around, the Montel? Maybe some of these young ones don't, but Montel Williams had his own show, talk show, and she was always on there, the Sylvia Browns, talking to people that, like, what's the one girl from the Long Island Medium? I don't remember her name, but how they talk to the people that has loved ones, and they were like, oh, they telling me this and that kind of stuff. So that's what they said. Her book had predicted this, but then Matthew Lee saying it's a fake. Hi, Sandeep. Oh, see, Atlas said it's fake too. All right, look, can't y'all tell I'm far behind? I'm trying to catch up. People around the world that's got panicked because of this deadly outbreak virus. Information to take precautions are available across the platforms. Yes. I'm telling y'all, I'm all about this vitamin C, pumping the vitamin C. Where doctors, scientists say it will take at least a year to make a vaccine. Yeah, I know. Situation in Iran is worse. Patients dying on the roads. Oh my goodness. I remember seeing what they showed from like Google Images. They showed the Google Images of Iran and all like the graves and stuff. Kanai Kapoor, I don't, that name don't ring a bell. Got the virus. Well, Prince Charles got the virus, the royals. Cassie, talking about some of the movies coming out in May. I'm telling y'all, these movies are going to be postponed, I think, unless there's some that's coming to Netflix, though. Like I just did that reaction to the Willoughbys, and it looks cute. That's because right now it's all about the streaming services, right? I just feel like the movies coming to theaters, they're going to be postponing and postponing and postponing. People dead body on the roads. Oh, is this true, Uday? You know, Uday lives in Italy. Have you heard of this? The dead bodies on the roads? Bigard said, check the TikTok chat. Did you say something over there in the chat? I must have missed. I'm behind on comments over here and on the TikTok chat. All right. I'm catching up. I feel like I'm catching up more. A great India lockdown for 21 days. Am I already? I'm almost caught up. I feel like I'm almost caught up over here. Why have you not been reacting to some of the hot new video? I know, Shravats. it's not only is this the only thing on my mind right now, but I'm quarantined with 2 kids who don't have school. And let me tell y'all, they're doing the online schooling and stuff. And every class they got, their teachers are sending them daily work every day for each class, science, math, all that, and tons of it. And then, of course, like it's just the work, but I gotta be their teacher. I have 2 kids. I'm like, some of this stuff, I'm like, I don't know. You know, I'm like, some of this stuff they're trying to say this and they got to do this work and this. Now, math, I can help them, but even some of this new math, I was like, I don't know how to do some of this Common Core new math stuff. And I'm trying to relearn some of this stuff just to teach my kids. I'm like a teacher over here too. So I'm like, as far as like keeping up with my channels and reactions and and then doing my own work and everything, it's almost impossible because I'm over here homeschooling 2 kids on top of it. And then my daughters is neat because they have daily, what is it? They have like each of their classes once a week. They get on the Zoom, the video and do that. But I even asked her, I was like, are they teaching anything on there? And this was the first week they did it. And she was like, well, they were just kind of saying hi. My teacher said she likes my room. I was like, y'all not doing lessons on this? You're just catching up with each other, looking at each other's rooms. So I'm over here having to be a teacher too on top of it. On top of everything. Plus, it's not like I can go out and get McDonald's for dinner. I got to cook. I'm like, oh, Lord, this is killing me. I got to cook. I got to teach all the kids. I hardly have time for anything. So when I do get a little time and do my videos, and then I got my website I keep up on. I have been playing too much. My TikTok people know, they're like, you should put out a TikTok every day. I'm like, I like to, but TikTok takes like a minute to do. It don't take very long. And I can do it while teaching sometimes. Like I had homeschool yesterday. I was like, we're homeschooling. I was like, let's do a TikTok. Let's homeschool 101 on TikTok. So that's why I haven't. I know I haven't. I'm back and not caught up. Right, TikTok. Who asked me that? I don't even remember. Who about not doing, was it Shrivitz? Oh yeah, that's why. You should watch Melon movie Virus based on, I've seen a lot of these movies trending, Contaminations and all these movies that's been trending on the streaming services, Outbreak and all those. I was like, that's all people think about. So I saw on YouTube yesterday that movie Bloodshot, the one I was talking about with the Vin Diesel, that they show 9 minutes of the movie. Number one, they're showing 9 minutes on the YouTube of the first 9 minutes. I was like, oh, I should just watch that and react to that. So I might do that. But I probably won't get a video every day just because I gotta teach and cook and do all this stuff. All right. Damn, everything is a mess out there. I hope I don't get too scared. One of my neighbors the other day tried to commit, but his wife called the police. And that's another thing. I don't know if y'all follow me on my Facebook, but I was posting one of my neighbors for 2 days. Well, like 2 times this month, had a bunch of cops over there. And then, because then I was doing, they'll show like 911 calls. So I went back and researched like the date. And then they showed like where the street and what the 911 call was for. And it said assault. And I was like, oh, Lord, the couples trapped in their house like this, he's probably beaten. This is just me guessing. Somebody in that house assaulted someone. And I was like, well, if you quarantine, you in there with your wife and kids, probably the domestic violence. I bet you that not only like people doing that, I bet you that domestic violence being stuck with your spouse has gone up there, you know? I don't know how to check my TikTok chat. Like the secret chats, I don't know. I don't know how to do it. I see a little box that I had a chat there, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know TikTok that well. All right. I love cotton candy. Oh, like cotton candy and cotton candy. Oh, I love that too. You remember me? You're a young little fan. Shrivets. Yes. Anybody from Italy? Yes. Uday's from Italy. Uday is from Italy. Tejas, Iran refused to test Indian who are there. So overnight, India made a lab inside plane and visited Iran. Doctors tested them and gifted the whole lab in Iran. Oh, that's good. Accent or planet in China. That's what Bert said. Cotton can't welcome. I love. Oh, okay. You're amazing. Aww. The moment I step outside, feel runny nose is obviously everywhere. I listen, even when I don't step outside, I'm like, oh, runny nose. Oh, my throat's sore. All this and this. Like I get these, I think it's in my head just because I start getting these symptoms. But my husband is at the hospital every day. So I'm like, we're pretty much, I don't like to say the words, bad words, anything, but screwed. I know it's not that bad word, but we're pretty much screwed because every day he's out there bringing whatever. That's why I said I try to spray him off but if you're a carrier, like if it's like in your body, he comes home, we disinfect. He does like in the garage. Take all your clothes, gloves, put them right in there. It was spraying them and hand sanitizing them up. Make sure he leaves like his shoes out there and stuff. But still, like he's exposed daily. So of course I'm like extra concerned. Like even when I feel anything, I pump in all of them vitamin C's. We have the zinc because they say zinc will help fight against the viruses because it attaches on where viruses bond. And anyway, that I've been the zinc, all those medicines I give the kids, my husband, me, just because our risk for exposure is so much higher. What did I say? How do I get so behind on the comments so fast? I feel like I catch up and Bert, they need to spray the streets with chemical. They did that in China. They sprayed the streets with the chemicals. Comment, I can't follow you because at my grandma's house. All right. It's all right, CB. It's all right. Don't worry, CB. I know you love me. CB, don't you worry. Uh-oh, Blair said you don't trust the zinc. Why? Oh, Blair, why not? I've been taking all the zinc in the because that's in the Zicams. Why don't we trust the zinc? Now I'm nervous. I'm a die of zinc poisoning. Somebody tell me I don't trust the zinc. Since no new movie songs are released, and whenever you aren't too busy, request Bollywood songs from 2005 to 15 era. Shravit said. You've reacted to very old Bollywood songs and new ones. The middle era. All right, I'm gonna have to look for some of these for you because I need to listen. I feel like I can at least do one a day. I need to get back on the tracks with that. I need to. People in my city are still jogging, exercising outside the parks. That makes me mad. That's why people up in the other places want to beat them with sticks because they're like, you're not even just for yourself, dangerous. You are dangerous for everybody around. That's what makes me mad. I'm like, stupid people are putting our lives in danger because they don't want to pay attention to what they're supposed to do to contain this. That's probably why they're getting beat with the sticks in the streets because it's maddening. It is angry. Sometimes I want to just beat people that go in there and say, oh, it's just the cold and this. I just want to like punch them right in the throat. I wouldn't do that, but it makes me mad. I saw recently people in Mexico enjoying the beaches. See? Quarantine is important because of the virus. Yes, Tejas. Yes. Stays, so is that the newest thing? Because I first heard it stays on the metal for 72 hours and on like cardboard and stuff for like 24. That's what I heard. Is the new thing 12 hours? Anyway, I don't play. Even if I bring anything in from the house, I got my little Clorox wipe. Any food I bring, like buy at the stores, I wipe it down before even bringing it. Planning to cook any Indian dishes for your family during quarantine? That sounds like a great Shrivets. That's a Shrivets. I think I'm gonna start doing a live Friday night. Friday night we'll have to on TikTok and on YouTube streaming it together. We'll have to do some live cooking shows. Maybe I got my famous naan on the air fryer or naan. How you say it? Naan or naan? Potato. Because, I saw, because they said the Chinese government hid it, right? Like the one doctor was trying to tell people and they hid it. And I even saw they had a lawyer here in like Texas or something wanting to sue the Chinese government for hiding it. You should watch Melanie Martinez. Oh, they got a movie because my daughter loves Melanie Martinez. And for her birthday in May, I bought her Melanie Martinez tickets for in June. I doubt that's going to happen. But hopefully stuff like that, they'll just postpone it and come at a later date. I hope that's what happens. High School Musical, the series, the musical. And then, so speaking of High School Musical, the series, the musical, the series, search on my YouTube because I have a video. I don't know if you've seen it, Perry, of me singing with that new cast. And I have it on my TikTok. One of my TikToks I put on there that when I was singing with the cast of the series, the musical, the high school, the series, that long title. All right. America, I'm very curious to know the JFK assassination case of today. we go way back now. This is from Coronas to the JFK assassination. I think it's still, they just say who was the guy? The Harvey? No, it was, the one that shot him. But I did a paper even when I was in high school of the assassinations and all the conspiracies with it. But ain't nobody know. They say the one guy who they pinned it on, but multiple shooters and all that stuff. You getting deep, Rajiv. This is what quarantine did to Rajiv. He's up there researching the JFK assassinations. He's going to solve all the conspiracies by the time this quarantine's over. All the American conspiracies, all of them. The Area 54 where they got the aliens. Rajiv is on it. You get it, Rajiv. The stats might be changed because the virus keep on mutating. I know. Nan is pronounced non. Non. It's not like we can do either way. Potato, patata. Nan or non. I don't know. It's just stuck in my head as Nan. Hi, Andre. You follow me on TikTok too, Andre? I'm on both right now. Did you see? I'm live streaming from my TikTok up here, which I'm telling y'all, I feel like the lighting on TikTok is just a lot better. I look cute over here on TikTok. I'm just saying. You can't see my bags under my eyes as much on TikTok. My robe that I've been wearing for a week, it doesn't look as dirty. Uh-oh, somebody's birthday's on TikTok. It's my birthday today. Can you shout me out? Depressed Kirby's birthday. Do y'all want to sing him happy birthday? Let's do it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Depressed Kirby. Happy birthday to you. Wait, what is the rest of when you live in a zoo? I don't remember it. I was going to be cute with it. But happy birthday, Depressed Kirby. My daughter's birthday is in May, and I'm like, to have your birthday at this time when you're under quarantine, I mean, it must be sad because you can't go out and do anything. You're stuck in the house. It's not like you can go party, have friends over, nothing. I know. Listen, my birthday's in November. Who knows what happens? And then we're still under the quarantines. I don't even know. All right. Where am I at, Rajiv? Cured the JFK assassination. How come that coming up on my screen? Do you like reading books? I do. I don't have much time. Yes, Lee Harvey Oswald. That's what I was going to say. Y'all remember all this stuff, but I don't remember names and all that stuff. Do you like the Soul trailer? I do. Area 51. What did I say? 54? Like the Studio 54. Y'all got to know by now. I messed everything up. Jen Cook said his birthday is May 1st, and I don't think my friends are coming. I know. My daughter's May 12th. May 12th. But the families, I feel like maybe we'll get all our families and friends on the Zoom. With technology now, it's like, that's why I said my daughter's having Zoom video conferences with teachers and stuff because technology. Look at us. We're over here talking together across the world. So India, what do you have? India and Italy and people in Spain that's here and Japan and I don't know Japan. I was just throwing that in if anybody's from Japan, but I say UK, all over the world. We're all able to talk to each other with technology. So at least we're not quarantined like it was back in the day when I was saying to Henry VIII, had the Black Plague, and what did he do in his room? Not talk to people. That's probably why I went a little crazy and started beheading everybody. At least we got this kind of technology to keep us a little sane. But then on the flip side, with all the information we get, it probably makes us a little insane, because I know if I start getting into reading the articles and seeing all the stuff on Facebook, and I just become obsessed and consumed with it. I'm like, oh Lord, they're saying this. Look what this happened. I have this little, I shouldn't be doing this, but I have the Worldometers info thing that gives you like the cases live, how many cases are around the world and stuff, live updates on it. And I keep refreshing. I was like, oh, today, the U.S. has 273 wins and 7 new deaths. Like, I keep just refreshing. And right there, that can make me go, I have to stop myself sometime just from becoming so consumed with it. I found, Shrivas follows me on TikTok too. You know, I have 2 TikTok channels, Shrivas. I have my Crazy Maker Reacts, but then I started my new one, the Bollywood Reactions, where I'm just going to put some of my it's some of my old stuff. I'll download little clips, but Bollywood Reactions too. I have 2 of them. I still doubt Lee Harvey Oswald was a lone shooter. Well, they said the way the grassy knolls and all that. I know Rajiv is going to solve these conspiracies by the time this quarantine's over. That's all I'm saying. Rajiv is on it. We need to know some updates week to week, Rajiv, of things you have found. We are weekly conspiracy updates, conspiracy theories. So we know Rajiv is with it. It's Lee Harvey Oswald, not the lone shooter. Grassy knoll. Somebody was on that grassy knoll. Do you go out and buy groceries, Shrevette? I did. Like, that's what I was telling the story earlier when I was out with my mask and my gloves. I haven't gone out in like, when's the last time I went out? What's today? I mean, it was sometime last week. When did I live stream on? It was sometime last week I went out to buy the groceries. But I wear my mask and my gloves and all that. But I'm pretty much stocked now. Like, I could last a little while up in here with all my food stocks and everything. But I mean, we will start eventually going out. My husband did go out Friday, one of the days. That's what I'm saying. I feel like he's already working in the hospital and stuff. You know, he's out there every day in the hospital. So I think from now on, like maybe when he comes home from work or something, maybe just stop at the grocery to get stuff. We're trying to be safe. We're trying to be safe. It's hard though, especially where he works. I saw your video that your son got grounded for vaping. Yes, Andre. That was a while ago. A while ago he did. And I tell you, I told my son too, I was like, you better, Google is great teacher, maybe great. That's true, Pabria, after her mother's Google. But my son, I was like, this virus, I was like, you better not even, I mean, he can't go out anyway now because we're quarantined, and he was doing that with some friends. But I was like, they say you smoke the cigarettes, vape and all that stuff. This virus attacks the respiratory system. Anybody who does that kind of stuff, you're more susceptible to it. You better be careful. How's the situation there? You should show your daughter that. I know I'm going to look. Is this on Net CB channel? It's free for her on the YouTube. Okay, I'm going to show. She will be excited to see this. She loves some Melanie Martinez. Prince Charles. I know, Tejas. We talked about this. There's attacking the royals. Hi, Alian. I do remember you. Have you seen Onward? I have, Andre. I liked it a lot. If Onward, the movie Onward, I watched it because, you know, with my job, I watch all the movies early. Like the studios have it, and this is before we were quarantined and everything. I saw it. It was at the very end of February or beginning of March when they have people come and watch it early, just like the critics and everything. So I saw it then, and it made me cry. If you don't cry from this movie, well, I cry sometimes easily. I do. But the Onward made me cry so much, especially the end. And I didn't think I would even like it as much as I did. I was like, I don't know, it's weird. What did the dad's going around? He has half a body, and then they got unicorns and magical creatures and all this stuff. I was like, what's with this onward move when I saw the trailers? I was still excited because I was like, it's Pixar, Disney Pixar, Disney Pixar, like always has good. Toy Story, all the movies from Pixar I have loved. But and then I saw the trailers for this, and I was like, I'm still excited, but I was like, I don't know, with the magical creatures. I loved it. I loved it. I thought it was and the end made me just cry. Oh, I was in tears. What I need to do, you know what I need to do too? I need to get back on it, is do my movie reviews on my channel here. Do my little movie reviews, because I've seen a lot of movies and streaming movies and stuff since we've been quarantined. I need to get back and do some of my movie reviews, because previously I was planning to watch Onward, but Corona happened. So it's not in the movies anymore. But you can, if you have like Amazon Prime, you can buy it, and it's for like 48 hours, but it's $20. I was like, I don't know if it'll be different out in the US. It's $20. I don't know if the price will be different anywhere else. I'm not sure. But I'm like, that's a lot to rent a movie. Oh, maybe own it, but I'll pay $20 if Evans, you should not be donating right now. How do I give this back? Evans, why don't? Evans, you're over there in Italy fighting this too. I was talking to Uday. Oh, Evans, I am staying safe. I'm doing as best as I can. So my friend Evans, last week I was like, I want to talk to Evans when we're talking about this last week. And I told my friend Tessa, Mama's Geeky, I was like, I haven't heard from Evans. And she was going to go live. And I told her, I said, if you see Evans, you find out how he's doing, what's going on, and how he's over there in Italy. And she told me that you came on. She was like, he donated too. I was like, you shouldn't be like, we're all fighting this Evans. And she said about your grandpa and Evans, it's becoming here too. I'm sorry to hear about it. Don't get me crying. Don't. Evans. Did she say like your grandpa had her pass? Because I have family members here now fighting it too. One's in the hospital every day checking up on, and I don't want to get too sad. But it's scary all around. And I'm going to tell you, people here in the US have been watching Italy. Well, I don't know. No, it's euros. It's euros. So I don't know what the euros is. It's 20 euros. I don't know what the euros is. But Evans, oh, yeah, I have Evans, you're going to make me cry. Because she was giving me all the updates. I was like, because I told her, I said, if you hear from Evans, you let me know. And she told me you came last week and how you were doing. Give me updates, Evans, because that's why I said we're all like people in the US are watching Italy, because it's kind of like the same mentality here that Italy has. And watching all the stuff, people from Italy that's going through it, trying to warn the people here in the US. They were like, we thought this too. People were saying it was just the flu too. People wasn't taking it seriously. They said the social distancing, and they were still having parties and this and that. And now it's like it's becoming the same here. Like our hospitals are starting to get overcrowded. Where's my Matthew Lee? Like especially in New York and some of these hot spots. Like New York's a big hot spot. New Orleans, that's where I'm from. That's where all my family is. And I have a theory, because when this stuff was first starting to spread in the US, and our great leader was telling everybody, oh no, it's fine here. Oh, we're not. We have some isolated cases. No worries. And then New Orleans had Mardi Gras. Now I don't know that's you. I mean, I'm sure you heard of Mardi Gras. What they have it up in the South American stuff, right? But then in New Orleans, every year we have the big Mardi Gras parades, and people from around, especially around the country, around the world, all comes to the Mardi Gras in New Orleans. So that happened, and now my family there, I'm hearing more and more cases. My uncle last weekend had to be admitted to the hospital, and he's in his 50s and has asthma on top of it. So he's fighting it. I'm getting daily reports like from my mom and stuff. Then I have another uncle who was just tested, and both of them, the first thing, like, and this is why it's not even that I was saying about people not taking seriously. They're like, the doctors even tell them, because they're calling this hotline. We have a hotline to call if you think you get a test, and you tell them your symptoms. The doctor said, "Oh, it sounds like a sinus infection." That's what they told my uncle first too. With the one he's in the hospital now from it, who tested positive. They told him first it's a sinus infection. Now my uncle is testing, and they wanted to call it to get tested. And they're like, "Well, no, not right now. It's like a sinus infection." We're like, we all know this ain't no sinus. We know what this is. My city has been locked down for 2 weeks now. It looks like a horror movie. Anyway, Amanda, since we're both quarantined, I suggest you watch. Oh! All right, let me write this down because I've been looking for some new ones to watch. What is it? Cosmopolis, The Deer Hunter. I did watch The Hunt, The Deer Hunter. Spotlight. Oh, wait, I heard of Spotlight. Holy Motors. And Madame Mazel. All right, I wrote them down. We're going to have to check these out. I know. It's like you said, like a horror movie. Your city is? Or they do, because, so I got all my Indian peeps here, Evans. And they were saying they just went under to mandatory quarantine for 21 days, starting, what was it, last night or the night before? And they're beating people on the streets, they said, that are leaving their house and not supposed to. And some of them was even talking about shooting some people. I was like, oh. And then our great leader talking about on a news conference that he wants this ended by Easter and everybody go back to normal stuff. I was like, and that's what makes, that's why I think what over here makes it even scarier is because if I had a leader that I actually entrusted our lives in and think that would do a great job for us and do what's right for the country, but we don't. Like our leaders right now, I'm like, I don't have trust in to do the right thing. And that's what I think makes it even scarier here. It's because that's what makes it even scarier here is that we don't have leaders that we can trust through this. Only thing to do is go drive. It looks like a ghost town. Plus, my baby sister's been sick. Oh, tell her CB, vitamin C. I've been pumping it. I've been pumping this vitamin C. The army is in town too. They're patrolling the city looking for outlaws. One of them, no one can stop me from smoking. I know. Evans, you be careful with that. Do you know you're more susceptible? I can't even say the word. Look, it got me all flustered. You be careful with that, Evans. You be careful with that. And Evans, my husband works in a hospital. So every day he's still at the hospitals. Now, one thing where I'm at, we haven't had a crazy amount. It's not one of the hot spots yet. Like right now, New York is, and they got the military up on the streets and everything. New Orleans is, and I think it's probably from the Mardi Gras, all the people coming around at that time. And that's where my family is getting in and stuff. So New Orleans is one of the hot spots, but where I'm at is not. So I was asking my husband about the hospital, if it's crowded, and he said, not yet. He said, not yet crowded here. But one of the big things is a lot of the doctors here have gotten it already. So they're like really short. And then anybody the doctor is around, because they're working with nurses and my husband, like radiology people, like my husband. So all those people that was exposed to a lot of these doctors that got it can't work. Like therefore they have to quarantine themselves for like 2 weeks. So a lot of them can't work and stuff. So a good thing, like right now, the hospitals ain't crowded because they don't have enough workers, because they're all like was exposed just from being around the doctors and stuff, that they don't have a lot of workers. So that's one big thing we're dealing with here. So I'm like, just think of on top, all these people exposed, or the doctors and the nurses on top of it. And of course, they don't have good protection. My husband, his whole department, they only wear masks like when they have to go into like critical rooms and stuff like that. It's not like all the nurses and doctors and in my husband's department, because there's not enough of the equipment to go around, not enough masks and all that kind of stuff. It's crazy times, crazy times. I'm telling you, every morning I wake up and I just wanted it had been a dream. I just wanted to have been a dream. I want to go back to daily life. I want to put on a bra again. I want to go outside. I want to put on a bra. I want to change clothes. I've been wearing this for 2 weeks. I told y'all. When have I ever asked to put on a bra? Never. That's how much I just want to go back to the normal life. Oh, you two stay safe, Evans. All y'all stay safe. All y'all. New Jersey is basically on lockdown. New York City is being more open than New Jersey. Dang. It's like a crazy dream. When's it going to end? I don't know. I do know I'm lucky I have y'all to come and talk to. I mean, I was looking forward to my live stream just because we're stuck in the house for a while. I'm going to try to have more I do, but I have to go teach these kids now. Like, I don't even know if they're awake. One of them's supposed to be on the Zoom talking to their teachers now. I got to go check on them. I got to go make sure they do their daily work and turn it in. But I love y'all. I love y'all, and I hope you stay safe. And I will definitely be back by next week at this time. I'm going to make sure to come my weekly live streams, check up on everybody. I'm going to try to do a little cooking thing. We'll do a little cooking show Friday night. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But look, now I can do 2 places. Do my dual live stream, my TikTok and my YouTube. Dual live streaming once a week at this time. So come back then, y'all. Stay safe. Oh, where's my hand sanitizer? All right, I got to go disinfect. I got to disinfect now. I love you guys. Till then, bye. Bye. And then my TikTok